A knot of guilt tightens in her stomach. She turns back to the sprawling cityscape, the rising sun painting the sky in hues of pink and orange.
Better get back inside before Paul wakes up and starts wondering where I've been.
Kira carefully descends the fire escape, the cold metal biting into her hands. She slips back into the apartment, the air thick with the cloying scent of Paul Grant's cologne.
Kara? Is that you?
Yeah, it's me. Just getting some fresh air.
The song, a mournful ballad in French, tells the story of a captured soldier longing for home. Beneath it, a hastily scribbled English translation catches Kira's eye. "If I die, bury me beneath the mountains, with the flower of my country." The words resonate with an unexpected poignancy.
It's beautiful, isn't it? The sunrise.
What time is it? It's too early for poetry, Kara. Come back to bed.
All right, just for a little while.
The lyrics of the song echo in her mind, "Bury me beneath the mountains," as she slips under the covers. The enemy, the MOU, the blocked transport lines, none of it feels real in the soft morning light. But the unease lingers, a persistent hum beneath the surface of the seemingly peaceful scene.
Did you have a good walk? It's quiet out there this time of day.
Yeah, quiet.
Kira forces a smile, a knot tightening in her stomach. Paul Grant's touch, once a comfort, now feels suffocating.
Dotta P.
Kai.
Kira slips out of bed, the floorboards cold beneath her bare feet. Relief washes over her as she closes the bathroom door, the flimsy lock a small barrier against the growing unease. She scrolls through her contacts until she finds Steve's encrypted number.
Steve, it's me. I need to talk.
Kira, what's wrong? Is everything all right?
Paul, he held me while I slept. It was unsettling. And the song, the one he taped to the window, about being buried under the mountains. It felt real.
He held you, like possessive lie?
Yeah, like he was trying to keep me there. Or maybe he just really likes me. I don't know. And another thing, why did Jeremy come inside before the mission even started? He nearly blew my cover.
Jeremy, I didn't even know he left the van. I was asleep. Are you sure it was him?
Positive. He was looking for something. Or someone. It was weird.
This doesn't sound good, Kira. Stay alert. I'll talk to Jeremy. And about Paul, I'm not sure what his angle is, but be careful. It's too soon for genuine affection. It could be a tactic to keep you close to control you. Don't let your guard down.
You're right. I'll stay focused on the mission. Just talk to the Jeremy. He needs to know that he almost jeopardized everything.
I will. Now go. Tough luck singing today at noon downtown at the Forks. Stay safe.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Steve.
Kira pockets her phone, the weight a small comfort against the rising unease in her chest. Steve's concern echoes in her mind. Jeremy's actions, Paul's sudden attentiveness. Something felt off.
Jeremy wouldn't just barge in. He knows better. Unless,
The morning air, crisp and cool, does little to soothe her nerves. She reaches the forks at 1000 am, 3 hours before her scheduled performance. Paul, radiating an almost unsettling enthusiasm, greets her near the entrance.
Kara, my dear. So glad you made it. Let's get you ready. We have a dedicated space for performers to freshen up and change.
He leads her to the leftover clothes department, a makeshift backstage area with a few washing machines and racks of donated clothing. A young woman, clearly one of Paul's followers, approaches with a deferential nod.
Find Kira something spectacular to wear. Something that will truly let her shine.
so Paul, where exactly will I be singing? On the main stage?
Underneath the canopy. More intimate. More connected to the people.
And will I have a microphone? Or am I going a cappella?
Of course, you'll have a microphone. State of the art, connected to every sound system in the forks. I want everyone to hear your powerful voice.
Wow, you're very prepared.
Anything for you, Kara. Anything to let you shine. The way you sang that day, it was mesmerizing. The power in your voice. I was Ina.
Why? Why me? Why? Why me?
Because your voice, it's a gift. A gift meant to be shared. A gift that will awaken people.
Kira stalls, her heart pounding. The unease she felt with Steve earlier morphs into a cold dread. The Forks market, usually bustling and vibrant, now feels like a trap.
Just nervous.
Don't be my star. You were born for this.
Kira sends a coded text to Steve, canary trapped. Singing soon.
I wouldn't say no to something with pineapple.
Your wish is my command.
Paul gives Kira a quick kiss on the cheek, the gesture sending a shiver down her spine. He disappears into the back room, presumably to fetch the promised pineapple treat. Kira takes deep breath, trying to quell the rising panic.
Just need to focus.
The small, covered stage by the riverbank feels miles away. The canopy offers little comfort, exposed to the elements and the curious gazes of passersby. Kira clutches her phone, Steve's last text echoing in her mind. Stay safe.
Here you go. Freshly made.
Thanks, Paul.
The stage lights flicker on, casting long shadows across the small gathering crowd. Kira takes a deep breath, a microphone cold in her hand. The familiar thrum of the music begins, and she launches into her song, her voice strong and clear despite the turmoil within.
Singing Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Ciao, Ciao.
A commotion erupts at the edge of the market. Shouts and angry cries rise above the music. Kira's blood runs cold as she sees people tearing down American flags, pushing over police barricades. Her worst nightmare is unfolding before her eyes, fueled by the very song she's singing.
Singing, voice trembling. Una mattina mi sono svegliato. Singing, voice trembling. Una mattina mi sono svegliato.
Steve, from his vantage point, makes a subtle hand gesture, a calming motion Kira recognizes from their previous conversations. It's a signal, a silent plea for de-escalation.
Singing, voice gaining strength. Hai ho trovato l'NBASor. Ah, con amor. Pushimo ripe rare.
The crowd's energy shifts. Confusion ripples through the angry faces. Some stop their destructive rampage, looking at each other in bewilderment. The police move in swiftly, apprehending those still engaged in vandalism.
Singing, voice strained. Non piodio. Ma unita.
The last notes fade. The applause is scattered, uncertain. Kira steps back from the microphone, her legs trembling. She sees the flashing lights of police cars, hears the dwindling shouts of protesters being led away.
Good work, Lily. You played your part perfectly.
Paul. E.
Before Kira can finish her sentence, Paul grabs her arm, his grip surprisingly strong. The world spins, and darkness closes in. Kira wakes up disoriented, lying on a pile of plush pillows, a soft blanket draped over her. The rhythmic sound of raining thunder fills the room, coming from a small CD player on a nearby table. She's in a dimly lit room, unfamiliar and unsettling. It's Paul's hidden base, a place she'd only heard whispered about.
Between sobs it was like War of the Worlds. For real. I'm spreading chaos.
Lily, it's alright. Everything went according to plan. The mission was a success.
Success, blood, the chaos, the arrests. It's like COVID all over again.
Just a small price to pay for a greater good, Lily. You did well. It'll all be over soon. Just a small...
Kira shivers, Paul's words echoing the chilling rhetoric she'd heard in online conspiracy forums. The rain outside intensifies, mirroring the storm raging within her.
Over. Soon? What do you mean?
Paul's smile fades, replaced by a look of intense focus. He rises and walks to the window, his back to Kara. The rhythmic drumming of the rain fills the silence.
The awakening is near, Lily. The world will finally see the truth.
Meanwhile, back at Lola's apartment, the atmosphere was thick with tension and grief.
Damn it, Jeremy. I should have been there. I should have protected her.
We both know Paul Grant is dangerous, Steve. Blaming yourself won't bring...
I just called her parents. They're devastated.
Steve stops pacing and looks at Lola, his guilt intensifying. He remembers Kira's fiery spirit, her unwavering conviction. He clenches his fists.
That bastard, he's going to pay for this. I swear it.
You Americans, always causing trouble, look what you've done.
Tina, now isn't the time. We need to focus on finding Kara.
He's right. We need to work together. Do you? Do you have any idea where Paul might have taken her?
He mentioned something about a retreat, a safe haven, somewhere in the mountains. Damn it, it was vague. He always was cryptic. Haven, somewhere in the mountains. Damn it, it was vague. He always was cryptic.
He has no chance of leaving the province with Kira for so long. He's got to be somewhere in Manitoba.
Jeremy leans closer, his gaze sweeping over the typographical lines and scattered town names. The tension in the room is palpable.
How far could he realistically get? With Kara? I mean,
It all depends. Remember that time she slept all the way to Dauphin on the bus? Maybe he's got some hideout out there. A cabin, perhaps?
But what if he's still in the city? Hiding in plain sight?
we need to talk to Kate. Get a bolo out on them. Paul in the car? We have a situation.
Lola nods in agreement, the faintest glimmer of hope flickering in her eyes.
And Dauphin too. Just in case. We need to cover all bases.
Steve stops pacing, his gaze fixed on the photograph of Kyra that Lola still clutches. His guilt gnaws at him, fueling his determination.
I'll talk to Kate first thing in the morning. Or don't worry, Lola. We'll get her back.
Exhaustion hangs heavy in the air, a suffocating blanket. The map, spread across the coffee table like a battlefield plan, serves as a stark reminder of the task ahead.
Any news? Nothing concrete yet. But we're working on it. We need to get some rest. We'll continue.
Tina nods silently, the unspoken fear hanging heavy between them. She reaches out and squeezes Lola's hand, a silent gesture of solidarity. The weight of Kira's absence presses down on them all, a chilling prelude to the uncertain dawn.
Good night.
I'm gonna check the perimeter one more time. Just in case. You get some rest, Jeremy. We've got a long day ahead of us.